Welcome. These are UCO stormproof matches, some of the best matches in the world. There's the match, and it is definitely waterproof. The problem is the striker, which you need to make the match work, is not waterproof. So if you get this wet or this box wet, when you use these matches, they're not going to work. You may be able to dry it out and then use it after you've dried it out, but right at the time you use it, it will not work. So guess what? There is another old school way to do it. You can still buy Strike Anywhere matches. They're harder to come by. You can't get them through Amazon, but you can still get them, and they're very inexpensive. And I'm going to show you how to make some fireworks that will work with these. They will be waterproof, and they will strike anywhere. So to start, we're going to dip some, we're going to melt some couple of these tea candles and dip some of these matches in paraffin, which I have, which will waterproof them. But as you can see, they will strike on a rock, which this won't under any circumstances. And being covered with paraffin wax, they're pretty good go. You still need tinder. So at this time, I want to talk to you real briefly about tinder. You need some kind of tinder. I'm using these. They come from REI, and they're in a little, kind of feel like a cotton, but you pull them apart, and they are very effective tinder. Half of one is enough. I'll show you off and on as we go through, but the match lights the fire. The tinder is what gets it going. So don't forget the tinder. Now, there is another way to do this. You can take 3 of these matches and put them together and wind a piece of, this is burlap, but any kind of a natural fiber around it and tie it off so you got a little package like that. And then when this goes off, you've actually got a little candle going here, and this is a pretty effective fire starter. I have used these many times. This is kind of my go-to because it's small and it burns, and you can pretty much forego this if you've got decent tinder. As you can see, this burns pretty good. So, and it's waterproof and lights on a rock. I don't know if I can blow that out or not. Now, when I'm gonna go in the woods, I'm carrying a lighter, of course, inside my pack. I will be having a pack like this with me. And in there I got a little bottle here. You can get these aluminum, and it's got stick-on strikers. I'm not against using strikers. 99% of the time the striker will work because you're not going to go in the water. I've cut a fire starter in half and put it in that tube, so I have 2 starters there. I got one of these that I just got lit here in there, and then I've got matches in there. Anyhow, that's that set up there, and that's my reserve, because again I've got a lighter in there. I only use that if I'm going in the woods. Now another setup that's a lot of fun is this one. This is a match holder. It's not strictly waterproof, but it doesn't have to be. I have one of these in here. These are waterproofed Strike Anywhere matches, and 2 of these little things I just lit. So you got, this is what I would carry in my pocket. This I would carry in my pack. And I'm going to show you one more just for fun. If you take a piece of heavy-duty cardboard, cut it in about that shape, it's got holes in it, and you stuff a bunch of matches in there and cover the whole thing in paraffin, you make a pretty darn good little torch. And when this one goes off, it really is an effective fire starter. This will burn for quite some time. I'm not going to let it go all the way because we're indoors, of course. But you can put one of these, maybe wrap a little tin foil around it, put this in your pack, and boy, you're good to go. There. So anyhow, that's really all I have to say today, and we will look at something else next time.